Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how I use the SVG file that I just made in a card. So here I'm opening File, Import. I've created a shortcut, Command I. I'm importing the file that I've called HFD for Happy Father's Day. Now I'm going to click over here on the dimensions and I'm going to make it 200 millimeters wide, which is going to give us roughly 152 millimeters in height. And I'm going to move it down a little bit. I don't like it when it's pushed up into that upper left corner. So I'm just going to move my X and Y values to 10 and 10. That's what you see me doing right here. And now that there's nothing else to do really, I'm just going to export that to my Scan and Cut. So, well, first I'm saving it as a Scan and Cut file. And then I'm going to go into File, Export, Export via the internet. And there, it's gone. So now I'm just going to take a couple of photos here to show you what I've got. As you can see, I'm feeding in an A4 paper. I've retrieved the data from the internet and I pushed on cut. In fact, this is the second cut because the first time I forgot to take the half cut off. So this is the second one. So now I've got it cut. You can see that I've cut out the background for my card and I've got a few other elements that I'm going to use. I've saved the inside of the D, and with a whiteboard marker, I'm tracing around a photo that I found of a father and his child. Not really sure if it's a son or daughter, it doesn't make any difference. So the advantage of the whiteboard marker is that it really wipes off nicely off the photo, so it doesn't leave any marks. And you'll see that I'm going to just use a Kleenex to wipe away the blue that's still on the photo before I will glue it into place. See, it just fits there into the counterform of the D. So let me just get everything out of my way here, grab a Kleenex and wipe off the edges. Now this SVG file you can use as a card, which I'm doing. You could use it too on a t-shirt or have it printed on a cushion, or there are tons of ways. There are tons of ways for you to use this. I'm using my favorite gel glue to apply to the back of the cutout. I've just sped it up a little bit so you don't have to watch me glue every single letter. I'll flip that over, center it as best I can on the front of my card. I'm eyeballing it. I don't really ever measure very much when it comes to cards. I see that I've got a bit of glue up there on my Y, so I've just gone to get my handy dandy glue eraser. This thing really works well. It was a gift from a neighbor of Mom's ages ago, and I've used it 100 million times. I see too that my Y is hanging off the bottom edge of my cardstock, so I'm just going to trim that a bit. I'll glue the photo of the father and child into the counterform. And I also had some stickers that came with a package of paper that I bought that had a little truck in it, and I sort of like that, just because that makes me think of my own father, I suppose. So there, I've glued or stuck the truck into place, and now I'm looking at it and thinking that my letters look a little flat. So I've just gone to get a white marker, and I'm just going to add some highlights on the letters just to help them pop a little bit, I suppose. You'll see that I've forgotten the apostrophe on my first way through, but I'm going to go back and add a bit more right now, so I'll get the apostrophe this time around. Yeah, it just gives it a bit of two-tone there. You'll see there's a bit darker white and lighter white. And there, that's the end of the SVG file that's been used for a Father's Day card. And if you want to go grab this SVG file and putting it up on the creatuto.com site, you have to just click on the downloads section in the main menu and you'll find it. So I hope you've enjoyed it.